Hi, Josh Wojciechowski here. Well, welcome to the Culinary Guide for Men. Today's episode is going to be all about knife skills. How to dice, how to mince, how to slice, how to take kernels off an ear of corn. And so some very basic things. The most versatile knife in the kitchen is called a chef's knife. This is what you pretty much use to do every type of chopping, slicing, whatever knife cut you're working on. You have a serrated knife, which is used for a number of tasks, and you have a mini serrated paring knife. Now, before you start almost any task involving a knife, you want to use what's called the steel, and you want to go like this. Take the knife and you want to hold it at a 90-degree angle. Go like this a couple times. This helps to basically realign the edge of the knife, which goes off kilter when you're cutting. So it helps maintain the way the knife is aligned. You want it to be like this, not like this, because then you'll end up like not cutting straight. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to peel an onion. Now, I find the easiest way to peel an onion is to use a serrated knife, like so. Cut off both ends. Go like so. I'm going to peel off the outer shell of the onion, like so. Now, for the purpose of dicing or mincing, you want to cut the onion in half. Now, there's two ways to dice or mince an onion. I'm going to show you a much simpler way. And so let's say you want to mince. You're going to cut very fine slices like this. And you're going to line them up like this, and you're going to take the knife, and you're going to work, and you're just going to cut like so. This takes a lot of practice. Now, I've been to culinary school, and I've been in the industry for a while, so it's sort of like, using a knife is actually just like an extension of my arm. So for you, it's probably going to take quite a bit of practice. Now, that's one way to dice an onion, or mince an onion. The next way is a way you learn at culinary school, where you start on one end and you cut slices into the onion, but not all the way through. You want to maintain a little bit of the back of the onion so the whole thing stays together. All the same size, all the way across. Then you want to come across and you want to cut through here 2 or 3 times. And then you're going to put the onion back together. You're going to go like so. Okay? Now, those are 2 ways to dice an onion. Now, depending on the size that you need, that's how big the slice is going to be. If you want to make large dice, you would cut like so, about this big here. You would cut about that big. If you want to make small dice, you would cut like that. And if you want to mince it or finely dice it, you would cut it like this. And then, of course, you would come across and go like that. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to small dice a red pepper. So I find the easiest way to prepare a pepper to be cut is to take off both ends like so. Now these parts are usable. You don't have to throw these away, and you might want to put them to the side. And then you're going to take the pepper like this. You're going to take a slice down. You're going to go like this. You want to take the seeds out. Cut it in half again. Now right here there's this little white part. You want to take that out because that can make the pepper bitter. So now to small dice of pepper, you're going to cut them all slices about that big. And then you're going to come across. You're going to try to cut them all about the same size. And again, This takes practice. So what you might want to do is buy 2 or 3 onions, 2 or 3 peppers, and just keep practicing until you get it. Okay. Next, I'm going to show you how to mince and slice a piece of garlic. So the first step, the garlic is here in this in the shell. You want to take the knife, put it on top of the garlic, and go like this. That will press it and release it, and then you can just pop it out like so. Okay, there we have it, 2 pieces of garlic. Okay, now, some recipes call for sliced garlic, and that's because you want the pieces to be a little bit larger. And so to slice garlic, you're going to take your finger, put it on the garlic, and go like this. You're going to cut it into little slices like this. Okay? Now, if you want to mince garlic, you're going to take it like so, and you're going to make, just like you cut the onion, this just helps it out a little bit. You go like this, then you're going to cut it really small. And you're going to take the knife, and this is how you would do something called a rough chop. You're just going to take the garlic and you're just going to keep cutting it back and forth like this until you get it as small as possible. Okay, there we go. So that is minced garlic. Now, if you're preparing large quantities of minced or chopped garlic, the easiest way to do it is to take it all and throw it into a food processor. Just take 10, 15 cloves, 20 cloves, throw them into a food processor, turn it on, and you'll have minced garlic in 10 seconds. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to take kernels from an ear of corn, and I find the easiest way to do that is to get a small serrated paring knife, and you're going to go like so. So let's say you're making corn chowder, or you're making a relish, or you're adding this to a soup. You just want to go like this. Now, when it comes to the husk, which is this part right here, this is really good for making vegetable stocks, corn broth, corn chowder. You would just use it, throw it right into the broth, and then when you're done, you would pull it out and discard it. So, okay. So, one more thing I'm going to show you is how to slice an onion. Let's say you want to make sliced onion for a salad or something here. And the one thing you always want to do is keep your cutting board clean. So after you're done chopping one thing, you want to clean off your cutting board because it's very difficult to work in a mess. So okay, so let's come back to our onion here. Now if you want to slice an onion, let's say you're making sliced onion for sausage and peppers or for salads, you're just going to go like this. The key when you're slicing things to be cooked, they all have to be the same size, otherwise they won't cook evenly. So here you have it, sliced onions. Thank you for joining us for Knife Skills Part 1. Please watch us on YouTube, Culinary Guide for Men. Thanks. Bye.